Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me today. I want to talk about the Tesla Cybertruck because about a week and a half ago I did a video. I'll leave a link to that, but I went to the Tesla delivery center. I did a demo or a test drive of the Tesla Cybertruck. That was the first time I've really driven in one, drove one. It was really awesome. I was really happy I was able to get to drive it one. It was just like the all-wheel drive version, so it wasn't the Cyber Beast, but still super quick. Very nimble, drives great, the interior is really cool. I really like the look of the Cybertruck. I really want one, just like everyone else wanted one when they were first announced and came out, mainly because the price was so attractive and the range looked so appealing. And then fast forward, end of 2023, 2024, Tesla comes out with them. They have a Foundation Series. They're $100,000 for the all-wheel drive, $120,000 for the Cyber Beast, and only just over 300 miles of range for those trims. And I think I was disappointed, probably most people were, with the range and the price. That was the big concern. It still looked really cool. It still had all the cool features that were kind of promised in the truck. And so the truck is awesome, but I don't think it was worth the $100,000 price tag that it was. Well, 11 days ago when I go to the Tesla dealership, I asked the lady at the dealership, I said, hey, when is the non-Foundation Series? Because, once that all-wheel drive drops below $80,000 MSRP price, it could be eligible for the federal tax credits. I asked her that, and she's like, well, we don't know. You'll get an email to configure that when it's available. So that night, I got an email that says, configure your Cybertruck for $79,990. Under $80,000. So I was like, wow, that was really surprising that the same day I went and test drove it, it's now available. Well, come to find out, Tesla probably went through their reservation list. Now, this is kind of speculation, but Tesla went through the reservation list and offered that to everyone. Everyone probably got that email. Within the last month or so, offered that the Cybertruck is now $79,990, and the Cyber Beast is just under $100,000. I think it's $99,900. Foundation Series has now been kind of phased out. We now have kind of regular pricing on the truck. But one thing I was disappointed to learn is that the Cybertruck does not have the tax credit available, even now that the price is under the $80,000 threshold. This is probably because for a few reasons. One is going to be battery composition. Maybe the application, or Tesla has to go through the approval process with the government to be able to get it on the approved vehicle list to be able to do that. We don't know if the battery composition is going to qualify for this. And so it'd be interesting to see when and if this tax credit gets applied to the Cybertruck. Now, if you take delivery of a Cybertruck in 2024 and the tax credit doesn't come until 2025, you don't get it applied to your 2024 purchase. So it has to be applied this year. So if you take a delivery of a truck right now, let's say October, November of 2024, you pay the $79,000. Now it's $79,990 plus a destination fee. You got an order fee. So it's that's around $82,000 when it all comes down to it, plus your tax and registration. So probably mid to high 80s, probably $86,000 is going to be the price of this truck out the door for a lot of people. Not having the tax credit is kind of a big hit to this, because that was, I think, me and probably a lot of other people were looking for $79,000 truck with the tax credit, bring it down to low 70s, and then taxes and everything, bring it up to mid to high 70s. So it will be interesting to see if Tesla can get this truck to qualify for the tax credit by the end of the year. If it doesn't, and you buy this year, you will not be eligible for that federal tax credit. Now, your income has to qualify you as well. So not only does the truck have to qualify, but your income has to be in a certain range as well. If you're above that range, you don't qualify. It doesn't really matter when or if that tax credit becomes eligible on the truck. You can just buy now and be fine. One thing that's also interesting, if you go onto the Tesla website, tesla.com, you go to Cybertruck, order. You can order one if you didn't have a reservation, if you didn't place an early reservation for this truck. Like a lot of people placed an order back in 2019 when it first came out. I placed my reservation in early 2020, so a few months after the Cybertruck event. I placed the $100 reservation fee for it. However, it doesn't matter if you didn't place a reservation for this truck. You can go onto the site right now, place an order, and take delivery within next month. You can get this truck. Which doesn't surprise me, because if you drive by a Tesla service center or delivery center where Tesla kind of delivers new cars, all the ones by me, I recently took a road trip and I was kind of down near Southern California, and drove by a few Tesla delivery centers, and there was tons of Cybertrucks at all of these locations. And so I think Tesla has these just kind of built waiting to be delivered. They're sitting on dealer lots, ready to go, ready to be delivered. So if you didn't place an early reservation for it, doesn't matter. Everyone can get one right now if you want at $79,990 plus destination, order fee, tax, title, license fees. Question is, guys, now that the truck has dropped $20,000, which I do kind of feel bad for those Foundation Series early adopters, because there's a lot of these trucks for sale. If you go onto the different websites, car buying websites, people are trying to get $105,000, $110,000 for the all-wheel drive. They're trying to get $120,000, $125,000, $130,000 for the Cyber Beast. The window to make a profit on the Cybertruck is absolutely gone out the window. So if you're looking at just buying one of these to flip it, probably not going to happen, because Foundation Series is gone away with. It's $20,000 cheaper. Is $20,000 off of a $100,000 truck enticing enough for you to buy it? It's basically an $80,000 truck right now. The tax credit's not in play. I personally am curious to see when and if they bring out the rear-wheel drive version. That's kind of a promised version in the future. I think they're saying it's going to be around $60,000. It would be interesting. I think I would be a little more interested in that version. I don't think I would use it as like a truck. I'd use it like as just a car to drive around. Like, I'd probably replace my Model Y with a Cybertruck. I have a truck. I have a GMC Sierra that I think I would use for like truck stuff, hauling, towing, things like that. I don't think the Cybertruck would be great at towing just because the range is not long enough. There's, accessibility to superchargers when you're on the road, towing things long distance. It's going to be hard to get into these chargers. And so I don't think an electric truck is the solution if you're going to be towing stuff. Still stick with a gas or a diesel truck. That's going to be the way to go right now. But if you're just looking for like a commuter or a around town car, the Cybertruck would be really cool because it is awesome. It looks cool. With the $20,000 reduction in price, I'm still not a buyer yet. I'm curious if you guys are, if this is tempting you to jump on the Cybertruck bandwagon, to order one of these to get delivered, because you really don't have to wait. You can get one right now. You don't have to wait for a long list of people. These trucks, it seems like they're just stacked up on Tesla's lots, waiting to be delivered, and you can get them pretty quickly. If you have any insight on the tax credit, leave in the comments down below, because it will be interesting to see when this comes about. I'm going to keep an eye on this, kind of keep you guys posted on this, but it's kind of interesting that the truck is becoming more affordable now. We expected this, it's coming. We need more affordability for this thing, especially we need the tax credit and the rear-wheel drive. You can get the rear-wheel drive at $60,000 and it's eligible for the tax credit. So you can get it for $52,500. Be into the truck less than $60,000. That's a more compelling argument for this truck. So I guess we'll have to see what happens. Anyways, guys, exciting things from Tesla, the Cybertruck, getting cheaper, getting more affordable, and it's available. So we're really not having to wait for that. But guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll keep you posted on Cybertruck updates. We got more Model Y stuff coming, especially since I just did a long road trip and that. I got some cool stuff I want to do with that one. So stay tuned to the channel. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.